Another slight update on the Jeep, and well, yeah, that's pretty bad. Inner rocker's gone. Pretty much the only structure on this side of the car holding it together, well, the floor's holding it together, is this part of the floor and this inner rocker, which that's still kind of there, but I'm gonna have to. But it's really thin. So basically, what I've been thinking of doing is, which I'm gonna have to brace it with something to hold it in place. I might have to do some sort of temporary brace with it. I think I'm gonna cut it out all the way down here, and then get some nice thick angle iron and lap weld it over, and then the angle iron will act as a base for me to set the floor onto. And I'll just screw the floor right through the angle iron. No, I'll probably weld. I mean, it's gonna be thick. I'm gonna be using like 16 gauge steel and stuff like that. That's gonna add a lot more structure to it, and it's also gonna add something for the 2x6 rockers to weld to. But the thing that worries me is that if I unhook this from here, the whole post and everything might just start coming out, in and out, and once I put it back together, weld it back together, might not be in the right place, and the doors might not open and shut quite correctly. It might look really goofy. Because as it is, surprisingly, by some miracle, the doors open and shut perfect, and the lines line up really good. That side, actually, they don't, but I'm pretty sure the door's not lined. They did when it had their old doors on it. So I got a little bit of tweaking. This hinge is tweaked for some reason. Actually, I think this hinge just needs to come in. I think that's the whole problem. Though it does sit up a little higher here. And when I first was like, for a little bit, I was thinking, oh, actually, I think the bushings are worn out too. For a little bit, I was thinking that the Jeep was sagging here. I was thinking that the Jeep was just sagging here. But that side's way worse than this side. And it's not sagging. So that's just really bad door alignment. This thing is still crazy solid. I've looked, the inside of the frame rail does not look good, but it's still there. I tried to poke a screwdriver through it. No, that's not a hole. That's one of the drain holes. I tried to put a screwdriver through it, and I'm sure I'm gonna find at least one bad part of it, but it's still totally salvageable. That's what those frame. I should probably turn the light on. I don't know, battery's too low. But I mean, anyways, I think it'll be fine. I think this Jeep will be just fine. So once I do that, I mean, I guess the way I'm thinking of doing things right now is because I really do want to daily drive this thing. Just kind of keep my Blazer off the road, but also, be honest, I wanted this, or I was looking for a Jeep, and I settled for the Blazer, so. Anyways, like mechanically, I kind of would trust this a little more than my Blazer. Mechanically, I'd say. Because I've worked on it, and I've seen that it can go places, and it runs like an absolute dream. Anyways, got a lot of shit to do to this Jeep. I think I'm going to at least put floors in it before I daily it. And then I'll probably put the rockers in there as well at the same time. I mean, if I'm doing the angle iron route for the inner rockers, maybe, well, I don't know. I got some ideas. I'll just say. I'm thinking about stuff. Because that's going to be like $200 worth of steel. Maybe I can find some on Marketplace that's cheaper, but that's going to be about $200 for both sides. But it is going to make it a lot more stout. I have some angle iron already that might work. It's like 4x4 angle iron. I got at least enough for one side. I'll probably have to buy for another side. Anyways. So yeah, this Jeep, she's going to be put back on the road pretty soon. Whether it should be put on the road, I don't know. That's up to your opinion. Thank you guys for watching.